back to the channel. It's Delaney with DeathandCandy 27, and today we're doing this a neutral Nancy look. That's what I'm gonna call it, is a neutral Nancy. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm gonna be kind of a get right with me, kind of not, because I'm not gonna be super chatty. I'm just gonna try to go through ABCD. Stay tuned for that application. Okay guys, if you haven't noticed from the intro, we're doing like an all grayscale, like neutral ass black look. I needed a break from color. I guess I'm developing into like some kind of Colourpop channel. I really like 9-pin palettes, what can I say? So we'll be playing with this little baby today. I know it's probably fucking old news. Everything's old news at this point. I'm gonna kind of speed through parts, and like if I come back with parts of my face done and not so done, then that's just how it is. I'm gonna try to do the base of my face like as neutral, cool, light toned as possible. So I'm gonna actually be using a concealer for foundation. The JUVIA'S Place concealer, and I use the J24 shade. We're gonna be using that all over the face because it's the coolest thing that I own in the sense of like the tone. Not the coolest because have you heard about the CEO? I do like the texture of the concealer, so I'm not too worried, but this will be the first time I ever used like concealer as all over face. So that'll be fun. This stuff kind of goes a really long way. So it's not working out so bad. I feel like I really see my skin underneath this, but like on camera, like oof, my face a white bitch. I feel like a clown. Clown makeup was like one of the only things I didn't do for Halloween that like I wanted to do. So maybe next year, kind of like editorial clowns. If you're wondering what sponge I use, it's just one from Pure. I got it like super long ago in BoxyCharm. It's one of those ones that are like a flat edge. Never thought I would like it, but I actually really do enjoy like how sturdy the sponge is. So for actual concealer, which would be my next step, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop No Filter, and this is in Fair 00. It's the white one, just to brighten this up even more. I don't feel like I'm quite bright enough. And before you ask, no, I didn't want to do cream paints on my face. Look at those crusty ass eyes. I don't know what that concealer did, but it did something. To contour, we're gonna stick with nice neutral tones, so I will not be picking up my Fenty as I normally do. This is actually an eyeshadow primer, and this is from MANNA KADAR Eye Candy Priming Shadow Stick, and this is in the shade Jelly Bean. It's just like a nice, like, shiny gray, as you can tell, like I've used it. And I'm going to take a Morphe M334 to apply that, and I'm just like I'm not gonna go back in with a cream concealer like I normally would because my whole face is concealer right now. I'm like wondering when that's gonna dry, and I'm just like, probably never. We're gonna do setting powder first, which I'm gonna be using the Maybelline MASTERFIX. Oh yeah. There we go. Super finely milled for a drugstore powder. We're just gonna apply as much powder as we can to the bottom under eye. How was all of y'all's Halloween? Did you have bad time, good time? I know it's kind of late for me asking, but you know, my Halloween celebration was the 2nd of November, so it's like a week old for me. About as old as, you know, this release. How is everyone's purchasing? Did you get what you wanted? I heard that so many people online was having such a hard time. The opening and shopping experience was actually like A++, like Morphe did so well. They let like a few people in at a time. I'm gonna take the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. I'm gonna focus on just the gray tones over here on my left. I'm gonna focus on the two darker of the two grays first. But that particular location didn't have a whole lot of the black mirrors. So like before we even got like within the first or the next 20 people in front of us, the black mirrors were gone. People were like weirdly stopping while we were in line, and they just kept coming to like the part of the line that we were standing in, like random people, and they were like, "What are y'all in line for?" And I was like, the makeup store where the line goes. And they're like, "Oh, what is it for?" And I was like, the makeup store where the line goes. Like one guy was asking us like,
what kind of marketing were they using? And I was like,
YouTube, Instagram, and
he was like, okay, cool.
Not a part of the marketing campaign. I don't know what they're doing. For the contour, I was using the Morphe M436, and then I'm just using my Discontinue Bare Minerals fan brush to do blush. I'm gonna use like the lightest gray tone in the palette from Lunatic. This like bluish tone one. This one. And we're just gonna kind of like barely put that on the cheek. But yeah, shopping experience was super dope. 10 for 10, we'll buy in store again. I just got the palettes. I wasn't gonna pick up the mirror, but then I was like, you know, I guess I will. It looks fine on camera. Who cares? I'm actually gonna be using a glitter drop from Cover FX. This was like the first one I ever got from them, and I loved it. This is the shade Mirage. I'm just gonna very lightly apply this on the cheeks. This was like the only like whitish liquid highlight that I had because I never really buy like natural colors for highlighter. But now I'm getting a fondness for like natural colors. I'm like, damn it. Powder highlight. I normally would pick Fair Beauty, which is one of my affiliates. You can use code FASTTIMES to save yourself 10%. But today I'm gonna be using an oldie but a goodie, the NICOLE Guerrierio palette. It has one of the best white highlights in it, that Forever Lit shade right here. just forever lit my dick. I'm gonna take a Morphe M501 and we're just gonna pack the fuck out of it on there. More! See, like that. That's a way too much powder highlight, but I want to shine. I'm actually gonna be doing like a all affiliates video. Y'all be sleeping on Fair's highlights. This is a look. I still really love having my eyebrow shaved. Like I can't say it enough. Like for brows, because we will put brows on today, you can use my code FASTTIMES to save yourself 15%. But the two shades we'll be using are Void and Moondoll, which are in the unnatural location on the website. Snack that smiles back, goldfish. So you can't really see the white a whole lot, which is the Moondoll shade, but like, fuck it. Wish that was whatever color it needed to be so you could see and appreciate the white, but I'm not. So I already primed my eyes with the Mirabella eyeshadow primer. And we are going to jump into the Smoke Sessions palette from Colourpop. Again, I know it's fucking old and y'all have seen it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I will put all the shades up on the screen so you can see which ones I'm using. We're going to jump in with the Morphe E22. It's just like a nice like blending brush. And we're going to jump into Night Dream here in the corner, the inner corner right here, and then we're gonna blend it into the crease. Night Dream is a shimmer matte. Try to concentrate it right into the deep crease and exactly where I want it on the lid so I don't have to like super correct. And I'm like barely moving this brush and it's actually like blending very nice out all the time. I know I look like trash right now. Oh my god, I just looked in the viewfinder. Don't judge me. I'm just kind of moving the brush kind of, but I'm never taking it like off the eye and I'm just moving it out. If you're afraid to play with neutrals like this because it's a black and whatever, just use a smaller brush and start in a more confined area. Like don't try to do too big too much. Wow, that made a whole lot of sense. Don't do too big too much. The sparkle in it is actually really nice. Like sometimes when you have a sparkle matte black, you just kind of like lose the sparkle because as you blend like any sparkle matte, it just kind of like goes away. And we are going to blend that out. Fuck it, I'll just use the same brush. And we're going to take Full Metal, which is the most like super silver metallic shade in it. And we're gonna take it exactly where Night Dream ends and just kind of like whoosh, wisp it out. Doing the exact same kind of technique where I'm just swiveling it around, but I'm not actually like taking it off of my brow. Again, for some people, if you have hooded lids or like a small eye space in general, definitely use a smaller brush. If you have a wide space, you could use this brush or larger if you really wanted, but like, probably shouldn't. Were any of you excited to pick up this palette? I just felt like I had to own the neutral palette. I want to know what people of color like thought when they saw that peach palette. Like, now that I'm looking like super Black Swan, it's time to cut the shape that I'm wanting. So let me grab my definer brush. Did I put one in here? Yes, I did. This one's just a little tiny paddle brush from Wish, but it's one of my smaller ones and you see it has that kind of like angle to it. I feel like sometimes that kind of helps me a little bit better with certain cut crease shape. And we'll be using the same Colourpop No Filter concealer. You could also use a white liquid lipstick to do this if you're trying to do a white base or the Pilouise base or any base of your choice, but this is what I will be using because it's a little creamy and I'm not necessarily needing it to like stick anything onto. I just need it to make the shape. And like I said, we're just gonna make like a nice little circle oval shape here. That's the look we're going for. Yes, that is the shape we're just gonna do that on the outside. Who cares if I look like a clown? I want to be a clown. We get where we need to be. We're gonna take Young Love, which is the white shade in there, for Pro 14 packing brush. Good, handy dandy notebook. And we're gonna pack Young Love on the, I'm gonna take a very small little pencil brush. This is the Morphe M149. Take some more of Young Love and just get right into those little crease areas right there. That turned out quite whitely. Then we're gonna take Stone Face, same Sephora Pro 14, and we're gonna pack that into the outer corner underneath where this cut is and just drag it out as far as I feel necessary. And so we're gonna take Smokin' underneath this tail and the lower lash line, and that is basically the look. I'm gonna take the 149 again. And we're not gonna create like a super defined line in this outer area, just enough to like give you the illusion of a line. And I'm just not even dipping back in, I'm just blending that out. Since it's so chunky under my eye, I'm definitely getting like some fallout, and also because shimmer shades. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this inner corner right here because I'm just gonna jam pack a bunch of highlight in it and call it a day. So we're gonna jump back into the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero Forever Lit shade, and we're taking a Morphe M562 and we're just gonna close our eye and then pack the shit out of highlighter in there. I'm gonna do liner, lashes, lip off camera as usual. So for eyeliner, I'm just taking the basic Colourpop Cream Gel liner in Swerve. It's black. We're gonna be taking some 25mm lashes from Pretty Weird Cosmetics, and these are in the style Hypnotic. And lips, we're actually gonna be doing a two-tone lip from Baby Bat Beauty. Both of them, Purity in the white and Raven in the black. And I'll be right back for close-ups. Okay guys, so here is the final look. It looks like I drank too much milk and no one told me that I have a milk mustache, but like, I like it. I really enjoy the way that this look came out. I think that it is like so elaborate, like took so long to do this lip shade. Great palette, same quality as always from Colourpop. Never thought that it would be bad. If you guys have not picked up any of these brow gels from Distinction, you definitely should because it's fucking worth it. I don't even care if you use my code, just go support the brand. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and follow me on all my social media. It's all DeathandCandy27. I would love if you gave this video a like if you liked it. If not, fucking thumbs that shit down because I don't care. I'm still gonna keep making videos. Don't put too many thumbs down. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!